Title: Blade of Vengeance. In the mist-covered valleys of the Ironwood Mountains, there lived a humble blacksmith named Liang Zhen. He was known not for his strength, but for his silence. 20 years ago, Liang had been a feared swordsman, renowned throughout the martial world as the Scarlet Wind. But betrayal had shattered that life. Framed for the murder of his master and blamed for the destruction of the Crimson Lotus sect, Liang fled into exile. The real traitor, his sworn brother Han Yu, claimed his legacy, rising in fame as a righteous hero, all while the truth lay buried. For 2 decades, Liang forged plowshares and cooking knives, suppressing his rage. But vengeance, like a blade, never rusts. One stormy evening, a young girl stumbled into his forge, wounded and bleeding. Her sect, the Willow Moon clan, had been annihilated by Han Yu's disciples under false accusations of rebellion. Her name was Fei Lan. She carried a half-broken sword and a scroll, an old Crimson Lotus technique Liang had once created in secret. "I was told the man who forged this blade once knew justice," she said, eyes locked on his. Liang's hands trembled as he held the scroll. It was his handwriting. The past returned. Under the moonlit sky, he unearthed his old sword, Zhui Hen, the blade of vengeance. He reforged it in silence, shaping steel with memories. Each strike echoed pain, each spark was a ghost. When it was done, the blade gleamed red like a bleeding sunset. Fei Lan became his disciple. Days turned into weeks as he taught her not only the sword, but restraint, how to wield hatred without becoming it. Together, they infiltrated the martial summit, where Han Yu stood triumphant, receiving honors from all corners of the land. Before the gathered sects, Liang removed his disguise. The hall fell silent. "I am the ghost you buried," he said. Han Yu sneered. "The past is dead. Then let the blade speak." Their duel cracked the heavens. Zhui Hen danced like wildfire, a storm of grief and fury. Han Yu's techniques, stolen and hollow, crumbled under the weight of truth. In a final strike, Liang disarmed him, not to kill, but to reveal. Fei Lan presented the scroll. Masters read it, shocked by its authenticity. Justice bloomed like spring after a long winter. Liang did not return to the forge. He walked into the mountains, the blade of vengeance finally silent. Some say his spirit guards the valley still, waiting for the next soul who carries both pain and purpose.